Peace, love, and harmony, family. I am Infinite Life, here to share the truth unapologetically. And what are we doing right now? Raising those frequencies. And what else? Raising those vibrations. Take that, take that, take that good ass energy I'm sending to you and sprinkling on you right now. You better catch it. And what are we going to do? Breathe in this good ass prana that is conscious with all. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Free to be. Beautiful infinitely. One more time. Deep down from the base of our spine and light up those chakras. Yes. From the crown straight down to the root and back up to the crown like the rainbow in the sky. Let's go. Make it deep. Make it beautiful. Let's go. That was a good one. Feels so good to be in the land of the living with praises and thanksgiving. Can I get a oh yeah there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now today I want to talk to you guys about how to let your inner child shine. You know, when you hear about the term inner child, you think of imagination, dreaming, putting in the action towards the dream, you know, and role playing. And so many of us didn't know that what we did as children is actually our greater manifestation as adults. And when I was a child, I used to imagine that I would have been a teacher. And I would have mimicked the teachers in the school. And I would have a classroom to teach and all of that. And I didn't know that I was projecting into my future timeline that I will be now teaching or leading generations that came after me. Because when I became an adult, I had a different outlook in life. You know, instead of teaching, I ended up doing nursing, which was something I didn't role play or imagine as a child. You know, it was done off of watching one of my aunts becoming a nurse and seeing how prestigious it was to be a nurse and how honorable it was to heal and help others recover, you know. And so I chose to get into the medical field and become a nurse and by extension an anesthetic technician, you know. And I don't have any regrets doing it because it showed me so much love and respect I could give to others and helping them heal through their traumas, their surgeries, and giving my care and compassion, and also making someone feel that they had another opportunity to discover themselves, even though they lose parts of themselves. You know, but I was always teaching and nursing too. I would have been happy to get a new recruit to teach them what I knew. And that passion, that childhood dream remained with me. You know, even if I was in another field, it remained with me. It was always putting out positive energy. It was always healing somebody. It was always nurturing somebody. It was always giving a good word of advice to somebody. And it was always there to show someone that even if your family members didn't care, that you were there. So my childhood dream became a reality in 2021 when I started teaching on Instagram from my wisdom. And now I have grown out of just writing stuff and now being able to communicate directly and fluently with you guys on an everyday basis. And I just want to say to you guys, what it is that you love to do while playing as a child is actually what your gifts are. You know, it's like you're mimicking your reality from your childhood and not allowing society to shift that and bring it to something that you're not or something that you're not passionate about. And for me, returning to my divinity and my divine self allowed me to become who I came here to be. And and allowing my inner child to be itself, I became more creative with myself. You know, imagining what world I want to live in and staying focused on myself and in that world to become a reality. I always dreamed of human beings living in peace, love, and harmony with self, but more towards a loving nature that has respect and honor with themselves now, And I couldn't understand why, when I was a child and growing into my adolescent age, why humanity wouldn't choose to be in that phase. And it was then I recognized that I didn't want to be how everybody lives their reality, and unknowingly to me, I always see the good in everyone, or see the best in everyone, or try to encourage others to go after their dream, the thing that they really love the most to do, the thing they are happy about getting up and doing, you know, the person they are free being, you know, and I will encourage people to just be themselves now. It's not a disgrace to be who you are, you know. Me, if I get a good joke and I inside of a bank or anything like that, I bust out a laugh and just laugh uncontrollably, do me uncontrollably. If I go anywhere, music playing, and I feel to move my body, I move my body, I dance, I chip, I get into it, you know. I don't have this way society tries to train you to be this stiffness, this rigid way to be as an adult. You know, I was telling somebody the other day that I don't know how adults feel that to be playful is a childish thing. And when I mean childish, like little children, to be playful is to be like a little child, you know? To be playful is to be like a little child, and as an adult, you shouldn't act that way, you know. But it is one of the fundamental things that we have to keep as adults, because when we have children, we don't know how to communicate with them and play with them and how to be around them, and that in itself is kill the childish nature in children when adults are too rigid with restrictions and not allowing their children that freedom to be themselves now, you know, which to me is very narcissistic, you know, because they take what they learn from the system and they bring the germ home to their families. And not letting the inner child express the freedom to be, you know, to be creative with their children, to be creative with themselves, to enjoy life in the fullest, to not be afraid to explore themselves. To just live each and every moment with the things they want to experience for themselves and not feel burdened by being their truest self. So I say to you today, if you never knew what your inner child is that part of you that loves to play, that part that most people keep suppressed because I'm too grown up to play. Not me. Any day, anytime, anyhow, I engage in play. And playfulness makes relationships better, not just with your partner, but with your children and around others. And it shows, it not shows, it brings laughter and fun to reality, you know. And then when I talking to my neighbor, I do little jigs and dance and all kind of things. They just tell me, girl, you know, easy, yes. Just so I mean, hey, I live in, and playfulness just bring joy into others' lives, you know, and it also makes creativity come alive now. You know, it's like you have this toy and you see the toy in another way and you start to add things to it to bring it functional in another way. And it is true allowing our inner child to play creatively. The stagnation in life subsides and movement and action and imagination and dreaming starts to shape reality in a different way, especially when you can see reality from your heart space and living life beautiful unto ourselves authentically, you know. So I say to you today, bond with that inner child and set your soul free because that's who we really are, you know. It's just the avatar. Just grow up and become something, or and I say something, can be someone, become something it was never really intended to be. So I say to you, beautiful souls, let your inner child be free to be. I am infinite life, and I'm only gonna share the truth unapologetically. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs to hear this, and let your inner child be free to be effortlessly. Once again, I am Infinite Life. Do have a beautiful, wonderful, spectacular, magical, awesome, blissful day. Just as you are. I love all of you, New Earth Stars.